Hello everybody, this is Kysen here, and welcome back to another episode here on the KysenKraft server. Now today will just be a shorter episode because, as you can see, I am still at the competition zone, and that's because I am here to announce the winners. They've now been decided, and we're going to go through who won and what everybody built and all of that kind of stuff. And as you can see, we're starting here at my turtle sanctuary thing, which I built, which was basically like a turtle breeding thing for those of you that haven't seen that video. It's working pretty well. I like it quite a lot. I particularly like to come down into this bit right here and just kind of have a look around at the eggs and watch them grow. And when the babies hatch, it looks really cool. And there's the mama turtle there just kind of looking after the babies, I guess. But I think I mentioned this before, I didn't enter the competition as such where I could win any of the prizes, just the participation prize, which I've already claimed. So I got some diamonds and things like that. But some of the prizes were really cool. First place, you got like a trident and you got enchanted books and all kinds of diamonds and things like that. So I think, the HR team, who are the guys who kind of put this competition together, did a great job. So a big thank you to them. And they have now voted on who's won. So let's go through that. And the way we're going to do this, we're just going to go through every single build that's been done in the competition zone here and just kind of go through what all of them are. And the first one that we come to is Kobe's abandoned mini lakeside house. And you'll immediately notice that there's been a lot of work done on the outside here with all of the flowers and tall grass and trees and stuff. So that's very cool. Using some new materials as well with the stripped wood. And I think it's quite an interesting texture. Don't know what you guys think about that. I'm still kind of on the fence with it, to be honest. I think I'm just getting used to it. But anyway, so yeah, very cool outside here. And around the back is where we have the lake with a chicken in a boat. You cannot get anything better than a chicken in a boat. A little duck maybe that's scared of water. If we go inside, you'll see it's got that abandoned theme running to it where it looks like there's bits that are sort of, run down and in need of repair and that sort of thing. And obviously it looks like the house has just been abandoned, which it's supposed to. And we also have Minecraft's smallest farm. If we go back out, I'll just finish off showing you guys the outside where we've got the lake and stuff here and get a close-up of this guy. Look at this. He just doesn't stop flapping whenever I see him. Oh, he's got a name as well. I never saw that before. Eggbutt the chicken or the duck or whatever that is who's afraid of the water. Really cool build. I like that very much. Something a bit different. So thank you for your entry, Kobe. Okay, on to the next one. We have this giant thing here. And as you'll see, if I come to the front here, this is Parker's plot. And Parker, as you can see from this sign, actually won first place. So congratulations to you, Parker. Well deserved and a great build. So let's go and explore the winner of this competition. So the first thing we've got down here is a nicely decorated downstairs area. I guess downstairs is the right word. You guys know what I mean. We've got a ground level thing going on with the reeds and a fish there that's just constantly swimming upstream. Does this guy have a name? He does. He's called Koi. That's a great little name. And we got a dog here just looking after things, I guess, playing security guard, making sure that fish doesn't escape, right? And so that's just like kind of like a waterfall fountain type of feature. Around here, we got this structure holding up this thing, which is the really cool thing that I'll come on to in a sec. And very watery themed, of course, with these blocks here, the prismarine stairs, and the quartz goes really well with that as well. So pretty awesome build in the way that it looks. But if we go up here, then you guys get to see the cool thing about it, which, hang on, I need to be on this one. There we go. So I shoot up here, and here we are. We are in the aquarium. So this is like a giant ball aquarium here all around the top. Little bit of space on top where you can come up and have a breather. But loads of fish in here. We got Martin, we got Mr. Clownfish there, we got, what was this guy, Guppy. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get them all. But as you can see, all these named fish, which is awesome. And it looks really cool in here, doesn't it, with all the coral and the kelp and stuff like that. And yeah, just a really awesome build aesthetically. Cool idea to not just make an aquarium, but put it up on top of the dome like this. So very awesome build, and I think very deserving of the first place prize. Hopefully you guys agree with that. And congratulations to you, Parker. So we're going to go down here, I guess. Man, this stuff is hard to navigate against, even with creative mode. But there we go, just making sure I don't let anything spill out there. Okay, so the next thing that we come to is this plot here, and actually I should go around this way because this is kind of the front of these plots, right? So you'll see here, this was done by Waffle Wizard, and we have basically a water-themed statue thing going on, like a statue, monument, however you want to frame it. What I like about this one is, to me, and this is just my interpretation, so if I'm wrong, then please leave a comment, Waffle, or anybody else who wants to. But to me, it's sort of like a ruins, where you've got little bits missing out the floor and sort of scattered rubble and that sort of thing. Very cool idea, and it's sort of like almost like an ancient art water feature thing, right? I know what I mean. Hopefully you guys do too. Yeah, very cool and very nice, like different kind of thing to what anybody else has really done here. This one was really sort of an arty thing, whereas some of the others have built like houses and things. So yeah, awesome effort there from Waffle, and thank you for entering too. The next one we come to, I actually really like. It's quite simple, but it's awesome. It was built by 12. And what he's done is obviously made this big lake here. And what I really like, I think, is these deck chairs here. You can just come and chill by the pool, just have a good time. And then in here, let's just jump in and have a little look around, shall we? All kinds of things going on here. As you can see, I'm getting chucked around everywhere with these water stream things. Got the lily pads and some lighting underneath and that sort of thing. Looks really awesome, and we've got a little dog here as well. Everybody likes their pets, don't they? You've got to have a pet in part of your build. And he's just chilling here by the lake. So pretty awesome build there from 12, and thanks to you as well for your entry. Okay, on to the next one. So this was done by Bobcat, who quite clearly likes his mob heads, it would seem. And if we just fly up like this, we can jump down into the middle here. So this is kind of like an aquarium, and I think Bobcat didn't really get a chance to finish it off. So maybe he will, but basically this is what's going on here. We've got the aquarium thing going on. A lot of people wanted to go down that route, and it's a cool idea. Like, I definitely want to do an aquarium myself on the server at some point with the 1.13 update, but haven't got around to doing that yet. But yeah, so thank you Bobcat for entering, and you also got your participation award in there. So now, as I said, he wasn't the only person doing aquarium. We've seen Parker's, we've seen that one, and we have the next one here that was done by Emma, whose in-game name is KysenKraft. So, I don't know, I guess I get a little bit of promotion for the KysenKraft server whenever she goes onto another server. But here we have, also, she won the second prize. So we have the second place prize winner here for this build. And again, I have to agree, with the HR team on this one. I think this is well deserving of that second prize. What I really like here is the way that there's no glass, so the water just falls down there and you can see in really clearly even from the outside, whereas unfortunately the glass is still a bit restrictive in this version of Minecraft, in my opinion. But inside here we have, again, a very nicely decorated area. I quite like the chest here. At the moment it says out of order, but I think that's pretty cool. You could hide some cool things in there, like a little treasure chest, and being a pirate, I do love my treasure chest, right? This thing here as well, I like what she's done here. I don't know, it just feels like a bit of like a sunken goblet or trident or something, I don't know. Again, maybe that's just me. And there we see we've got the conduit thing going on and some coral and stuff, so it's nice and colourful and lit up. So yeah, pretty awesome looking build, I would say. Okay, so the next one we come to is in the far corner here. And this one, as we can see here, was built by Cat, which is that cat, is the IGN there. That cat PS, I should say, to be completely 100% accurate. But anyway, let's go up to these signs because they are important. It says, this build is for us to remember what oceans looked like before the update Aquatic and appreciate how much it adds to the game. So these are this is reminiscent, I should say, of the old ocean floors that we used to get before the 1.13 update, before all of this coral and stuff like we've seen over there. And I like the idea to kind of try to encapsulate that. Because of the 1.13, everybody went down this route of doing 1.13 stuff. So this here adds a bit of contrast to that and reminds us, as the signs say, just how good the Aquatic update is. So yeah, awesome build from that cat. Thank you to you as well for entering. The next one here we have is Agent Venom's plot. And originally I thought he was building like a little boat race kind of thing going on in here, but that wasn't to be. It ended up being just a bit of a lake, and we got some fish in here. Yeah, there they are. A couple of fish just swimming around in here. I'm not going to get tired of seeing fish in the water, I don't think. I think it adds so much to the game. It's a very simple thing, but I don't know, I really like it. And the fact they added so many at once as well, there's not just like a fish, there's all these different breeds. I think they're awesome, and I love seeing them. So thank you to Agent for entering and doing that one. And finally, we have this one in the far corner, which was done by Envy. And as you can see here, Envy won the third place prize. And again, I do agree, I think this is well deserving of a nice prize because it is an awesome build. So let's go and have a little look around, shall we? Again, we can notice straight away that the ground floor has been very highly decorated. A lot of time and effort goes into doing this, guys, and I think we should all appreciate that. I like the lakes that don't quite connect up. It really makes me think of a swamp, right? This is like a house built into the swamp. Got your little rowboat there, and I can imagine this being connected up here to like an ocean going out this way if it weren't built in the competition zone. And very sort of realistic to the type of swamp houses you might see in real life, in my opinion. So yeah, I think this is a very cool idea, basically. So let's go and have a look on the inside, shall we? So to get to the inside, we've got to run over here. Got a lily pad there, bit of ease of access. I'm liking that. Then we jump up here, and we're on sort of the front porch, which has got a nice view out over the competition zone. On the inside here, it's been nicely decorated again. I like having these beams in the house that go along like this. I think it adds a bit of realism because you would see this sort of thing in real life. And some nice windows looking out over, done with the panes. Panes do look cool. They add that little extra texture, that sort of extra level where you've got them set back a bit as opposed to the glass blocks. But I still think the windows in Minecraft could be better. Let me know what you guys think on that. I'd be interested to know if anybody else agrees. But I think if you could see through them completely, that would be way, way better. But anyway, let's go upstairs and have a look around here. So here we're on sort of the balcony area for the upstairs. And again, we've got great views out over the competition zone. And we can see all the stars in the sky. How cool is that, right? So that's looking very awesome. And I quite like the way the competition zone looks at night, actually. It's sort of, I think because everything's lit up nicely, it looks pretty cool. And then if we go in here, we've got the upstairs room, which is a little bit unfinished, but I guess you could call it open plan, right? And yeah, you can see a similar theme to downstairs with the wooden beams and things. And finally, we can go up here and onto the roof, and we've got a great view from here out over the competition zone and also the other parts of this area. So that's about it, guys. Actually, oh, no, it's not. There's one more thing to show you before I end the video. So here we go, just down in here. Basically, in here we have the competition winners. So there they are, the three of them. Third, second, and first place, which is a really nice touch, I think. Behind this protective glass stuff so that people can't ever change that. But this will, go down in history now and be part of the KysenKraft world forever. So I think that's an awesome thing to do. These here, this is like the participation awards and stuff. But yeah, they've obviously all been handed out now. But this bit here, I think, is looking great. So thought I'd just show you that and give a shout out to the three people who won. Okay, so now that really is about it. So let's stand up here and get a great view of the competition zone. Yeah, there we go. So a big thank you to everybody who competed in this competition. There will be plenty more competitions on KysenKraft in the future. And for those of you wondering, there will also be lots more competitions to give away free places on KysenKraft too. On that note, there is currently a competition on my channel that will run for only another day or so. So if you want to enter quick. But basically, it's where you can join our full craft server. Seems to be a lot of interest in that, so good luck if you do enter into that one. It will be one of my recent videos. You'll find it quite easily. But anyway, guys, that's it for today's episode. So, as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.